And the Texas Guard are on special assignment. They're looking for dead immigrants, and you're footing the bill. The specially trained teams are in a tiny South Texas county located 4 hours from Houston and working on and off at the request of local cops. So why are all of these state resources now on deck in Brooks County working to tackle a federal issue? Here's Christine Galvan.
4 hours from Houston,
We're just a small county, don't make a difference to anybody.
sits a tiny rural county, population roughly 7,000. On this particular day, Brooks County was on fire, literally. Hundreds of acres charred, burned because someone decided to load a bunch of undocumented immigrants into a car and try to sneak them past the Brooks County Border Patrol checkpoint. The paid driver spotted federal agents, made an abrupt stop on land, sparked the fire, and bailed.
This is somebody's property. This is their livelihood. And they didn't ask for this fire. It just happens. And it's destroyed their property. And that has a value to them. Look at this. This is their fences that have just burned. This is their trees. That's an oak tree, hundreds of years old. Human smuggling is illegal, and this is what caused it. And we need to try to curtail this and stop it.
How do we fix it?
Well, it's fallen on deaf ears.
If the county judge sounds bitter, it's probably because he is. In fact, most Brooks County residents are bitter about the whole immigration issue, just not for the same reasons as the rest of America. Thousands of undocumented immigrants walk through here. They just don't stay, at least not willingly.
Most of our issues are immigration issues, say between 80 to 85% of it. We have a checkpoint here in a non-border county. They're trying to circumvent the checkpoint. The United States Border Patrol checkpoint, that's what I'm referring to.
This is that checkpoint. At night, the area around it is pitch black. During the day, the sun is brutal, especially during the summer. Hundreds of undocumented immigrants have died trying to avoid Border Patrol agents.
Is there a humanitarian crisis going on in Brooks County?
There is, in a sense, of all these bodies that we're recovering and all the burden laying on the county to recover the bodies and of course the funding. We don't have funding.
No funding from Washington, even though by law, Brooks County is required to pick up the tab for every immigrant who dies here.
In each one of them at maybe a $2,500. We have requested some reimbursement from the federal government at a $628,200 and change. We're still waiting on that.
Still waiting on our nation's leaders in Washington. As the people of Brooks County waited, their local decision makers acted. They cut jobs. Families lost salaries so the county could pay to bury the dead. Martinez was left with just 4 deputies. 4 deputies, 1 per shift. The salary?
Roughly 23, 24,000, somewhere in there.
Insurance?
As of right now, no.
I normally work with the Hidalgo County Sheriff's Office. We're about 300 to 400 deputies. Compared to 4.
Can they handle it?
Can the 4 Brooks County? No.
And that's why Cameron Coleman, who is a licensed peace officer, decided to spend his days off working for Brooks County for free. On this particular day, the county got another 911 call, another body, and another bill. But it was a supervisor for a federal agency who called the shots at the scene, and he did not want our cameras anywhere around.
Whether or not that's something that they're allowed to do, best person to ask you, the public affairs officer at Sector. You can tell them that we sent you.
Can I give him the bill from Brooks County too?
I don't know. I think it's kind of difficult that these small counties are doing this, and I know it hurts them, so maybe that's something that needs to be discussed up in Washington.
Who represents Brooks County in Washington?
It would be Ruben and Jose.
How do we fix it?
Well, it's fallen on deaf ears.
And the sad thing is, no one needs Brooks County to get elected. That's a sad thing. That's what it is, bottom line.
Well, it's fallen on deaf ears.
Well, we're listening, and you should too, since now your state police and military are being temporarily reassigned to deal with federal immigration woes. Our special report, Brooks County's federal problem continues tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday. And you just might be surprised at just how connected Brooks County is to the Houston area. Christine Alban, Fox 26 News.